Happy hello everyone! Welcome back to Paper Creations by Mindy YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be having a two-part video for you. Part 1 will be a color along for Crafty Kimmie stamps, and part 2 is the process video for the rest of the card with me ink blending my background. I used this fun fox from the Beach Blanket Bingo stamp set from Crafty Kimmie Stamps. Here it is all colored up, and I already cut it out with my scan and cut machine because I hate fussy cutting. I'm using Neenah White Solar cardstock for my background base, which is cut to 4 by 5 1/4 inches. I'm adhering down to my table with some painter's tape. I'm going to be using the grid lines from my mat to line up the tape so that it's straight. And I also want to leave a little bit of border on the corner, so I'm just masking that off. This tape can be fickle sometimes. You want it to lightly stick to the cardstock so that that doesn't move around when you're blending, but you don't want to push down too hard because it could tear the paper when you remove it. So I started with the darkest color, which is the Faded Denim Distress Oxide, and I started to just throw down some color in the corner. Then I'm going to come in and add the Broken China. I love the oxides because they blend so much better than the original Distress inks. They're a mixture of pigment and dye ink, so they're kind of a hybrid and they're really great for blending. I don't feel like I'm getting a workout when I'm blending with these oxides. And also, if you happen to start off maybe too hard and you leave a circle mark from your blending tool, you can always come back in with other colors and just get that blended out. I just happen to grab one of my brushes to try and soften the edges out a little bit. Sometimes this helps it fade out a little better than the blending tool does. Then I just take my little water bottle and spritz some water drops onto the cardstock, and then I'm going to blot it out with a paper towel. Here's my background all ready to go. I had carefully removed the painter's tape, and I love that crisp white border in the corner. I like to lay out how my card might come together and where I want things to be, just in case I want to change anything or if something doesn't fit. This is the Beach Blanket Bingo set that I used. It comes with 2 other fun beach images and 6 sentiments. So I pick out which one I think I'm going to use, and I'm going to dig out my handy dandy Misty tool, and then I'm going to lay that background down in there and line up where I think the fox is going to be so I can decide where I want to place that sentiment. I'm using my Memento Black Tuxedo ink to stamp the sentiment onto the card. Usually I stamp twice for a nice crisp look, but this actually worked out on the first try. I'm just double checking that everything is still looking the way that I want it to, and then I'm going to adhere the base together with my Scotch Advanced tape glider, and I knew I wanted to pop up that fox on the card, so I'm going to use the Scrapbook Adhesives foam squares. The legs are pretty skinny on this image, but I don't want to just leave them loose, so I'm going to actually cut one of those small squares in half, and it'll just fit perfectly. I went ahead and removed the backing of the foam squares and added the fox to my card. Then I'm going to come in with, say it with me now, Nuvo Morning Dewdrops. I swear I can't live without this. I also squeeze a little bit off onto a scratch piece so I know it's ready to go. That completes my card for today. I hope you enjoyed it. I will have the links listed down below of the supplies that I used and also listed on my blog. Go ahead and take a peek at part 1 in case you missed it. And be sure to check out the Crafting Kimmie Facebook group for some fun activities going on today, and also the website for an amazing deal that she has going on right now. Thanks for watching.